I'm Nicole Crane, and before we jump into the topic of we're not having sex, is he cheating on me, which is a typical issue that I find amongst my really sexy lady friends who are kind of my ideal clients for Exquisite. But really quickly, I wanted to follow up about the masterclass that I'm holding on July 11th. I'm putting the link to sign up for that in the comments below. Just so you know, this is also a way to sign up for my email campaign, which I'm going to be doing weekly segments, basically, here on Tuesday, here I should say in the Facebook group on Tuesday, and then it will be reposted to the YouTube channel on Thursdays. And only the people who sign up for the emails, either by signing up for the safety masterclass or the Feel Hot Naked tool, which I'll mention a little bit later in the topic of is he cheating or not. And you'll be getting an additional kind of like a overview of the different tools that I'm going to introduce in Exquisite. So if that's something that you're interested in, please be sure to sign up for that masterclass, or I'm going to drop the link later in the box to sign up for the Feel Hot Naked tool. So to get onto the topic of we're not having sex, is he cheating on me? So this is kind of where I originally wanted to start the conversation around Exquisite and what I have to offer, because it's such a deep wound in the collective consciousness of highly sexual women. So if sex is how we connect and what makes us feel powerful and important, having sex infrequently can be, or a total lack of that connection can be really painful for us. So even though I serve the LGBTQIA++ community, I'm going to focus on pronouns for this conversation on kind of like hetero relationships, just for sake of explaining things. But I do want to acknowledge that the pain and insecurity around things like falling in love with your straight friend or lesbian bed death are the same. So please try to disregard the pronouns and know that I'm still talking to you if you feel like this fits your situation. So in my own experience with this, the gremlin chatter that pops up when there's no sex is something like, is he fucking someone else? Do I smell or taste bad? Does he find someone else more attractive than me? Does he have a porn addiction? Does he still think I'm hot? And I start to let my partner's lack of interest define my desirability, and also sometimes my self-esteem. So it makes me feel really shitty about myself, which probably makes me more needy and even less attractive. So it just kind of spirals negatively from there. So does this sound familiar at all? I really hope that it does not, but if it does, there's hope, and I'll get to that in just a moment. So here's the crazy thing. Most of the time, there's actually no justification for this suspicion. Like typically in my relationships, like I don't have any proof that there's actually another woman. And most of the time, like he doesn't even have the time or the energy to be cheating, but that doesn't really make it any less suspicious to me. And I'm always like highly suspicious of other women. And you know that routine, like there's always one woman that he really lights up around, like when she walks into the room, or when he's talking about her, or she's a little too friendly when she gives him a hug, or, you know, things like that. So the temptation is to make it all about her, right? So here's the other maddening thing. Not only is it not about her, even if there is another woman, but it's not even about your man. So this is where I come in, and Exquisite also comes to assist. So the hard truth is that this is only about you and your thoughts and your feelings and actions. So the silver lining is that you can actually have control and influence over these things. So this is why I don't currently work with couples. This sounds really rude, but I don't care about him. I care about you. You're my client, and I'm serving your needs, and I want to help you get your shine back. So this is a good place for a caveat. By doing this transformational work, you might become someone who is no longer a good fit for your current relationship. This happens a lot in transformational work, I've noticed. So if you're set on staying in and working out your dynamic currently, then I'd recommend checking out Alison Armstrong's book, The Queen's Code. Oh, I don't even have it here. I'm actually taking her course, Living the Queen's Code, and it's phenomenal. She also has a course called Understanding Men, which really helps you understand a man's perspective. And so if you're committed to staying in that relationship and really making it work, I think that that might be a better fit for you to look into. So I'd highly suggest that. However, if you find yourself in a place where it's too painful to stay small, to settle for less than what you truly desire, and you're ready to be adored, wanted, and worshipped, then you're ready for this work. If you haven't started the Feel Hot Naked tool, which is at the very top of my website, Nicole Crane Coaching, actually, I'm just going to pull it up. Sorry, I should have had this up already. Okay. I'm just going to pop that in the box really quickly. So it's right at the top of the page. The button says sign me up in pink. So you know what to look for. Now's the perfect time to dive in and start creating love within yourself and waking up your sensitivity. So the tools that I go over in that little tutorial are really amazing for this purpose. So if you've tried it, keep going, as this is a great foundation for your body to really integrate this work. And then from here, we'll just keep building on the idea that you are desirable and worthy of everything that you need to feel safe and happy. So before you know it, we'll turn up and tune up your sexual radiance, which is kind of the overall goal of Exquisite, and really light you up and ignite the passion that you used to have, whether it was with your current partner or from a time when you were the girl who would walk into the room and people would be like, oh my God, who is she? And everyone's eyes were on you because you were super magnetic. So I feel like that is kind of your natural essence or part of your core essence. And we're going to take away the distractions and the things that society or your family or your upbringing or whatever it was that reprogrammed you to not believe that you were super sexy, super magnetic, and the kind of woman that gets what she wants. So I'm really excited to start this journey with you. And if you have any questions, either privately message me here on Facebook or reach out to me at NicoleCraneCoach@gmail.com. And I really look forward to the next segment, which will be out in a couple days if you subscribe to my email list, and it will be next week if you're just following me on the YouTube channel or Facebook. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Bye. Mwah.